Have you ever stopped to think about what truly separates those who thrive in their later years from those who seem to struggle? We often worry about things like memory loss or slowing down, and it's a very real concern for many as we get older. The fear of losing our edge, of not being as sharp as we once were, can be incredibly disheartening. It's a painful reality that many face. This creeping doubt about our own capabilities. The moments where a name just won't come to mind, or a familiar task suddenly feels a little harder. But what if I told you that there are certain abilities, specific skills, that if you still possess them well into your 70s and beyond, they don't just indicate you're doing well, but that you are truly exceptionally sharp. These aren't just about avoiding decline. They're about actively flourishing. They're about maintaining a vibrant, engaged mind that continues to learn, adapt, and enjoy life to the fullest. In this video, we're going to explore 5 such remarkable skills. We'll delve into what they are, why they matter so much, and how you can continue to nurture them, or even awaken them. No matter your age, watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about your own potential. So, let's dive right into the first of these incredible indicators of a truly sharp mind after 75. The first skill, and perhaps one of the most reassuring, is maintaining a truly sharp memory and quick recall. Now, I'm not just talking about remembering where you put your keys. Though that's certainly helpful, I'm referring to the ability to quickly pull up names, dates, detailed stories from your past, or even recent information without struggling. It's that moment when someone mentions an old friend, and you instantly recall their spouse's name, the street they lived on, and a funny anecdote from years ago. Or when you're discussing current events, and you can effortlessly reference specific facts or details you read just yesterday. This quick recall isn't merely about storage. It's about efficient retrieval, a sign that your brain's filing system is still remarkably organized and active. Think of it like a library where every book is in its proper place, and the librarian can find anything you ask for almost instantly. Many people experience a natural slowing of recall speed as they age, which is why those who retain this fluidity are truly outstanding. This skill isn't just about cognitive fitness. It plays a huge role in maintaining your social connections and your sense of identity. Being able to share detailed memories enriches conversations, strengthens bonds with loved ones, and helps you feel more connected to your own life story. So, how do we keep this amazing retrieval system humming along? It's often about challenging your memory in playful, engaging ways. Try to recall details from your day, not just the broad strokes, but specifics like what someone wore, a particular phrase they used, or the exact order of your errands. Engage in activities that require active recall, like trying to remember song lyrics, participating in quizzes or trivia, or even just retelling stories to your grandchildren with as much detail as possible. Learning something new, like a few words of a foreign language or a new hobby, also forces your brain to create new pathways and connections, which strengthens overall memory function. It's like giving your brain a delightful workout, keeping those recall muscles strong and flexible. Moving on to our second remarkable skill that points to exceptional sharpness in your later years, agile problem solving and adaptability. Life, as we know, is constantly throwing new challenges our way, no matter our age. And for those over 75, the world often feels like it's changing at warp speed, especially with technology. Someone who is exceptionally sharp isn't just someone who knows how to fix a leaky faucet or balance a checkbook, though those are valuable skills. It's someone who can approach a brand new, unfamiliar problem, analyze it, and come up with a workable solution, even if they've never encountered anything quite like it before. Think about situations like navigating a new smart TV remote, figuring out how to use a banking app on a smartphone, or even planning a trip with complex travel arrangements. When faced with these modern puzzles, a truly sharp individual doesn't just throw up their hands in frustration. Instead, they approach it with curiosity and a willingness to learn. They might experiment, read instructions, ask for help, or logically deduce steps until they conquer the challenge. This adaptability isn't just about learning technology. It's about mental flexibility, the ability to shift perspective, consider new information, and adjust strategies when circumstances change. This could be adapting to a new health routine, adjusting social plans due to unforeseen circumstances, or even finding new ways to stay connected with family when geographical distances grow. This skill is crucial because it directly impacts your independence and quality of life. The more adaptable you are, the less daunting new situations become, and the more confident you feel navigating the world on your own terms. To foster this agility, embrace novelty. Don't shy away from new gadgets or apps. Instead, try to understand them. If you encounter a problem you don't immediately know how to solve, resist the urge to immediately ask someone else to do it for you. Instead, try to break it down. Think through the steps and see if you can figure it out, even if you need help eventually. The process of trying is invaluable. Engaging in puzzles like Sudoku, crosswords, or logic games can also give your problem-solving muscles a good stretch. Learning a new card game or board game that has new rules to master is another fantastic way to keep your mind nimble and ready for new challenges. The key is to never stop learning and never stop engaging with the world around you. Even when it presents a fresh puzzle. We've talked about the incredible power of a sharp memory and the vital importance of being adaptable and a keen problem solver. These two skills are foundations for a vibrant mind. But there's so much more to what makes a person truly exceptional in their later years. And it often shines through in how we communicate and process information every single day. Building on the foundation of a sharp memory and agile problem solving, our third indicator of exceptional sharpness after 75 is maintaining vibrant verbal fluency and articulation. Have you ever noticed how some people, even at an advanced age, can speak with such clarity, precision, and a rich vocabulary? They effortlessly find the right words, express complex thoughts in a coherent way, and engage in conversations that are genuinely stimulating. This isn't just about being able to talk. It's about the fluidity of thought translating into clear, organized speech. It's the difference between fumbling for words and effortlessly weaving together ideas, anecdotes, and observations. A wide and accessible vocabulary, coupled with the ability to construct grammatically sound and engaging sentences, is a profound sign of cognitive health. It reflects an active mind that is continuously processing information, making connections, and retaining access to a vast mental lexicon. Think of it like a well-oiled machine where the gears of thought turn smoothly, allowing words to flow without hesitation or repetition. This skill is incredibly important for maintaining social connections, expressing your needs and desires, and participating fully in discussions about anything from family matters to global affairs. It allows you to share your wisdom, recount your experiences, and even argue your point effectively, all of which contribute to a strong sense of self and continued engagement with the world. So, how can you keep your verbal muscles strong and your articulation crystal clear? One of the best ways is to simply talk more. Engage in lively conversations with friends, family, and even new acquaintances. Don't shy away from discussing complex topics or expressing nuanced opinions. Read widely, whether it's books, newspapers, or engaging online articles, and pay attention to new words or phrases. Actively try to incorporate new vocabulary into your own speech. Listening to podcasts, documentaries, or intelligent radio programs can also expose you to diverse linguistic patterns and ideas. Consider joining a book club or a discussion group where you are encouraged to articulate your thoughts. Even simple exercises like describing an object in detail or summarizing a chapter you just read out loud can be wonderfully beneficial. The key is to keep your language centers active and challenged, always pushing for greater clarity and richness in your expression. Now, let's turn our attention to the fourth remarkable skill that truly highlights an exceptionally sharp mind: keen critical thinking and logical reasoning. This isn't just about being smart. It's about being discerning. In an age filled with information, and sometimes misinformation, the ability to analyze, evaluate, and form sound judgments is more crucial than ever. Someone who exhibits keen critical thinking doesn't just accept things at face value. They ask questions. They look for evidence. They consider different perspectives, and they can identify inconsistencies or flawed arguments. It's about being able to sift through the noise and get to the heart of a matter, whether it's understanding a news report, making a complex financial decision, or evaluating advice from various sources. This skill demonstrates a high level of cognitive function, as it involves abstract thought, pattern recognition, and the ability to connect seemingly disparate pieces of information. It means your brain is actively working to make sense of the world, rather than passively receiving information. Imagine someone who can follow a complex argument, spot the weak points, and articulate why they disagree, all while remaining respectful. Or someone who can look at a problem from multiple angles before deciding on the most logical course of action. This kind of sharpness not only protects you from being misled, but also empowers you to make better choices for your own life and well-being. It allows you to maintain your independence by being able to critically assess your options and advocate for yourself. So, to cultivate and maintain this invaluable skill, challenge your assumptions regularly. Don't be afraid to question what you hear or read, even from seemingly authoritative sources. Practice distinguishing between facts and opinions. Engage in debates or discussions where you have to defend a position or understand an opposing viewpoint. Puzzles that require logical deduction, like Sudoku or nanograms, are excellent brain exercises. Playing strategy games, whether it's chess, bridge, or even certain video games, forces you to think several steps ahead and evaluate potential outcomes. Reading books on complex topics, or even just discussing moral dilemmas with friends, can help sharpen your reasoning skills. The essence here is to actively engage with information, not just consume it, and to always strive for deeper understanding and rational decision-making. These critical thinking skills are a testament to a mind that remains vibrant, analytical, and fully engaged with the complexities of life. We've explored the power of memory and problem-solving, and the richness of verbal expression and critical thought. Each of these skills, by themselves, is impressive. But there's one more aspect of sharpness that often goes overlooked. Yet it speaks volumes about a well-maintained mind-body connection, especially as we age. The final skill that truly indicates an exceptionally sharp mind after 75, one that beautifully ties together cognitive and physical health, is sustained manual dexterity and coordination. This isn't just about being able to tie your shoes or open a jar, though those everyday tasks are certainly important. It's about the ability to perform intricate, precise movements with your hands and fingers, often requiring fine motor control and excellent hand-eye coordination. Think of someone who still enjoys knitting complex patterns, playing a musical instrument with grace, painting detailed landscapes, or even meticulously assembling models or working with small tools. These activities demand a remarkable synergy between your brain and your hands, a precise communication that allows for deliberate, controlled, and fluid motion. Maintaining this level of dexterity means your brain is still highly capable of planning, executing, and refining complex motor sequences. It shows excellent neural pathways, muscle memory, and proprioception, your body's awareness of its position in space. It's a quiet but powerful testament to a mind that is actively nurturing its connection to the physical world. Beyond hobbies, this skill translates into greater independence and safety in daily life. It means you can manage personal care with ease, handle cooking tasks confidently, and generally navigate your environment with a reassuring sense of control. This level of physical engagement, directly driven by cognitive commands, is a true sign of a well-preserved and active mind. It's often the quiet confidence of someone who can thread a needle without fumbling, or handle delicate objects with ease. That tells you their mind is working in beautiful harmony with their body. To maintain and even improve your manual dexterity, regular practice is key. Engage in hobbies that specifically require fine motor skills. If you used to play an instrument, pick it up again. If you enjoy crafts, explore new, more intricate projects. Even simple activities like shuffling cards, buttoning clothes, or learning new knot-tying techniques can be beneficial. Cooking and baking, especially tasks that involve chopping, kneading, or decorating, are fantastic for coordination. Consider trying new activities like calligraphy, sculpting, or even digital drawing on a tablet, which still engages that hand-eye connection. The goal is to keep those neural pathways active and challenged, reinforcing the connection between your brain's commands and your hand's precise execution. This ongoing engagement helps to preserve not just the physical ability, but the underlying cognitive sharpness that makes it all possible. So, we've explored 5 incredible indicators of an exceptionally sharp mind after 75: the quick retrieval of a sharp memory, the agility of problem-solving and adaptability, the richness of vibrant verbal fluency, the depth of keen critical thinking, and the precision of sustained manual dexterity. Each of these skills, when nurtured and celebrated, contributes to a life lived with greater independence, engagement, and profound satisfaction. Remember, the journey to maintaining and even enhancing these capabilities isn't about being perfect or never forgetting a thing. It's about consistent, gentle effort and a mindset of continuous engagement. Small changes, like committing to a new learning activity each week, or simply engaging in more stimulating conversations, truly can make a significant difference to your mental health and overall happiness. It's easy to get caught up in the worries about what we might lose as we age. But the truth is, our brains are incredibly resilient and capable of continuous growth and adaptation. By focusing on these key skills, by actively challenging ourselves and embracing new experiences, we're not just preserving our abilities, we're actively enhancing them, forging new pathways, and discovering new depths of capability. The surprising truth I promised you at the beginning, it's this: the capacity for growth, for becoming even sharper and more engaged, doesn't truly diminish with age in the way many believe. Your brain, with the right stimulation and care, can continue to surprise you with its capacity for learning and adaptation well into your later years. The real limitation often isn't age itself, but our willingness to keep exploring, to keep learning, and to keep challenging ourselves. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these skills do you feel is your strongest? Or perhaps you have a different skill you've noticed that helps you stay exceptionally sharp. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights are incredibly valuable and can inspire others in our wonderful community. And if you found this video helpful or uplifting, please do give it a thumbs up. A like helps us reach more people who might benefit from this message. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more helpful content designed to help you live your best life every single day. Remember, every day is an opportunity to learn something new, to connect with the world, and to celebrate the remarkable capabilities of your own mind. Live your best life at every age.